next piece of information that we got. I was telling Leo before the show, but got some news. I don't know if you already heard her, right?
Yeah.
But got just some word about what the Raiders are trying to do as of right now. Now we don't know what is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen or whatever, but I just know that these are the things that are going on. So apparently they're hearing our cries for concern for the cornerback position, right? they're shopping still. They're still looking for veteran corners, but they're waiting for June 1st. They're waiting for some more money to free up. They're waiting for some prices to come down, but they're still shopping around. Also, they're in the market for another edge at the same time, right? So they're trying to strengthen the depth at the edge and still get a veteran guy that can challenge, maybe be their starter at the other side. Now, the name that I'm worried about, I don't know if I want it, but apparently they're looking at J.C. Jackson, right, for that other cornerback spot. Me personally, I'm iffy on J.C. Jackson. Now, for the edge rusher, I heard Emmanuel Ogbah, which I like. I like Emmanuel Ogbah for some more veteran depth. I can take that. That's for sure. But if we're talking J.C. Jackson at the other cornerback spot, I'm in on that.
Oh.
Now, he has history with the Let's Go. Like, this, and the reasoning is Leo said it, but this, this is what I'm getting. They got history with Telesco.
Yes.
Day. So it's like he knows, the person. He knows the person.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the play that I seen before. So it's like the question I'll pose to y'all first and foremost: would you take J.C. Jackson or would you take the room we have now? where are you? That's probably the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's start with Leo, man. What would you do?
Look, man, when J.C. Jackson was a free agent, I was screaming, yelling for him to come to Vegas. He went to the Chargers, horrible season. He ended up going back to New England because of how bad he was playing. All right. Did he figure things out a little bit once he got back? Yeah. There was things like it's the system, fit, whatever. If that's who we're gonna get, I hope Telesco knows it was more because of the coaching in the Chargers, why he was having such a hard time. Maybe scheme, because the kid has shown he can play. There was a reason everybody wanted this kid as a free agent.
This is true.
When he bounced back, I hope so. Would I be the happiest that this is the one we went with? No. There's Gilmore. There's the other Jackson, the Dory Jackson, the one that played for Graham. And
I don't even want that one. I don't even want him. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. I don't.
So there's other options, but if this is who they go with, it's like,
and you're right. We have seen successful play from him, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know what it was about him going to the Chargers that just had him falling off the way, and then he dealt with injury. Yeah. Now, the only positive thing off of this is that you'll get him for dirt cheap,
right?
You're gonna get him for a bag of chips at the end of the day, really. So it's like, high reward, low risk. But Turf, where are you at?
Didn't he play well with Jack? You know what I'm saying? Didn't him and Jack, produce a nice 1-2 punch? Meaning it wasn't easy to, they were have to pick your poison, if you will. So again, I'm a big proponent and fan of guys getting put back into positions where they did well. Again, that's why I keep bigging up Madison. I really want people to understand this kid is dynamite coming off the bench. If J.C. Jackson can do the same thing, meaning the fact that he can come in and play that position as far as that CB number 2 and really make it a CB1, CB2 like they did in the past because they just work well together, absolutely I'm all for it. And I guarantee you he will thrive because he's back with his brother. He's back with that dude he can trust. These things matter, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else I'm telling you it matters. And he's going to ball out if we get him from that respect. Yeah. If he comes in any other, mentality, which wouldn't happen, but I don't see it being a negative him joining the team. All I see is him, like you said, we getting him for a bag of chips, and he's going to ball out like a Pro Bowler, or he just won't be a part of the team.
Cut, you feel what I'm saying? Or he gets cut. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
But it's like, would I rather invest that into Gilmore? Would I rather invest that?
Gilmore don't pass the rundown test.
But yeah, last time I saw him, it wasn't good.
He don't pass the rundown test, bro.
Yeah, but does he fit more in the scheme? Because you saw what Chris said, right? Like JC is his own dude. We play man in his mother. Like we gonna blitz, bro. We about to blitz. Yeah. We about to. It's gonna be real nasty. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need to play some press man and throw some people off their routes. If he can't do that,
I agree.
Yeah, he did that in New England, didn't he? Back in when he was talking about when
That's
he was
what I thought, though.
CB1 and Jack was 2. It was the other way around.
Yeah,
Did New England play man coverage when he was there, or did
New England? They have one of the best defenses in the last.
They play man, do they not?
They play man. The corners
play a little bit of everything, but I think their base is probably. They definitely play. Yeah, Gilmore. They play man, and they play man. They rely on their corners.
So he can. So I think he'd be able to fit in this offense. I don't think it. I mean, defense. I don't think it's anything where, you know.
Look, I'm telling y'all, with this defensive line that they created, that's
the other part.
Anybody with an IQ sitting back there is going to have a ball. The problem is when it breaks down, and then now they looking crazy. Maybe
that's where we're at.
But other than that, with this new defensive line, bro, I don't see anybody that's skilled. Wow, they're already just licking their lips, bro.
Big too, right? I've seen him make plays. Like it's not like we haven't seen him make plays. Like he's done it before. Same with Jack Jones. I've seen like before he came to the Raiders. I've seen him do stuff. 100%. It just depends on can he put it all together and be consistent. That's the name of the game. So if he can, sure. Me personally, would I like that? Now, I will say this. Xavier Howard, Stephon Gilmore, J.C. Jackson, they might all be in the same boat if you really think about it, because the last time I seen all of them really wasn't all that good. Last time I seen them, if you really want to be honest, and I've been saying this name for a couple of shows now, I think Steven Nelson had a better year than all of them dudes.
Howard was still good. He was more of a cap casualty.
Right. All right, man. Right. Now, I'm not going to lie, and you know why they cut him? Because he kept getting injured. Kept getting out, kept getting injured. You know what I'm saying? And then when he and last year was not a good year for him. Not like I've seen. You know what I mean? Not like I'm used to. It wasn't that. So, I mean, realistically, I think Steven Nelson didn't had a better year than really all of them, honestly. Yeah. If you think about it. So it's like I could rock with Steven Nelson. I could. But if you want to take that risk and all that, then sure. But then you run the risk of if you cut him, the young dudes better be ready. They have to be ready.
I think if you do cut him, then you think your young guys are more ready than that you don't need that veteran guy there.
Or he's Marcus Peters.